All right. And we are back with another guest for Talking Out. And as you know, I'm your host, Chill. This is D-Boss. And let me bring on our next guest for the day, D-Boss. This man here, he goes, well, you know what? I'm going to let him introduce himself. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
All right.
Because he knows how he wants to introduce himself. So without any further ado, let me bring on Mr. Idelity.
Greetings, everybody. Greetings. This is Idelity in live and direct and living colors, right? Yes. Idelity with an
yes. Mr. Idelity. That's right. So, Idelity, man, it's a pleasure to finally have you on the show.
Thank you.
If you could tell us a little bit about, what is it that you do? How long you been doing it? Where'd you get the name Idelity from? All of those good things.
Yes. Well, I'm from the islands. I'm from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, right, in the Caribbean, right. That's my background, I'm here. I'm living in Toronto. I'm in the city in Toronto, in Canada, and I'm just out here and living life. Been here for some time, yeah, and yeah. What can I say? I'm just here doing the music, and and loving it, yeah.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about your journey. How'd you end up in Canada, and what is it that you're doing now with the music, and how long you been in the game? Tell us, man. We digging here. We're digging.
Yeah, well, I've been doing music, been involved in music for a very long time. In like just doing it naturally, because I grew up around musicians and stuff, and always been around the bands. But officially, when I came to Canada back in 2006, I got my first my real recording in the studio with an R&B artist called Tracy Leela, and that was my first song that I recorded it. And yeah, so that was very, very good to be a part of, and from there actually I went in a couple other studios and been just working on my art and just trying to get my vibes up and get more inspired. And yeah, and what can I say, my journey have been good. When I came from St. Vincent, I wanted to just concentrate on my music and stuff and things, but there was different challenges I have to face, and I guess that was part of it, yeah. But I still here.
Okay, all right. So what would you say is a special moment that is just memorable in your life right now?
I have a couple of special moments, as I say. I perform in a couple of shows, like the Pan African Festival in Ottawa. I did one in Vancouver that was very memorable. There was a lot of people there, they was loving my performance and the other artists also. And then we went, and there was the response, and everything was so overwhelming, and I really enjoyed. That's memorable. Also too, when I was a youngster back home, I remember the very first time I went on stage. That was my very first time going on stage, right?
How'd you feel? How'd you feel, man? Give me I want all the dirt.
my very first time going on stage, it's interesting because I always like music, and I always enjoy being a part, even in the audience, and looking at all the performance, and it seems so fun and so nice. So I remember I heard I heard on the radio they had a talent search. They call it a dub competition because back then they, you know, like when we DJ or when we rap or whatever, they call it dub. Like you can dub, you know what I'm saying? So we I thought I think it was $5 for the registration, and I went on the stage. So I at that time I didn't have any song, right? So I figure like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna write my first song, right?
Right.
So I begin to start to write the song, and then after when I went to the stage, you know, there was a lot of performance there, but these are the artists, they've been doing it, right? But this was my first time. And then when my time came and I went up, right, and then I realized, well, oh, this is it, you know. So I, I can't fully remember what happened in terms, but I could remember that I was just lost in something, you know. I was just lost in somewhere. But what I said to myself, after that, um, I realized that, I needed to work on my art more, and and from that I start doing that, and it's been great, and it's been memorable for me. Yeah.
He couldn't remember. I can't remember because it was probably that. It wasn't that good, right?
Yeah, well, it probably wasn't that I wasn't the best performance. It was my very first time performing on a stage, and I didn't know to show. The people them was just was saying, like, they was giving some forward, as they call it, but to me, I didn't do my best because it wasn't what I planned to do. I kind of forget some of my lyrics them and stuff, but
Oh,
they didn't
geez.
know, right? Because I just tried to hold it together. Yeah. Yeah. But I remember that very good. Yeah.
Hold it together. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess that happened to everybody, right, Chill?
Yeah, yeah. At some point, somebody, even people that are in the business for a long time,
Yes, yes.
they have a problem. So let me ask you, okay? And I'm going to ask this question early. I normally save this for the end, but
Look at that.
right. I think this will fall right in to what you just said. You know
Yeah.
what? I changed my mind. I'm gonna let you sit here and wonder what is he up to, and I'm gonna go and take a commercial break,
Yeah. All right. Good stuff.
and we will be right back with more Talk It Out.
All right.
Welcome to Real Life Matters. I'm your host, D-Boss. Real Life Matters is a power-packed, inspired program that brings you real people with real matters. If you are a company, brand, or artist, we will take you to the next level. Watch Real Life Matters Monday to Friday right here.
Looking for a TV show that brings you a raw, uncut, unbiased opinion? What about a show providing a platform to tell us about your business or talent? Tune in to Talk It Out, Monday through Friday, hosted by Chill of Come Clean Empire and his co-hosts, The Boss, Corey Whitmore, and DJ Despair, where we bring you not just a TV show, but a TV experience. Rhythm.
Blessed love from Barbados, or as we so beautifully like to say here on the island, what going on, lovely people? I'm Bugging Kente, the spirit of the people. I'd like to welcome you to the Rhythm Caribbean Top 10 Countdown, bringing you some of the hottest artists, songs, and videos from across the entire Caribbean. So stay tuned.
All right, all right, all right. And we are back. I hope you've been sitting back and wondering in your head, what is Chill up to? What
I'm
is
kind of curious, yeah.
what the question is he talking about asking a brother? Well, I am going, you know what? I'm going to pass it to D-Balls. I'll ask you a question.
I don't know what you want to ask.
No. I'm going to let you ask what you going to ask. I want him to sweat more. I'm going to let you ask what you... No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and ask you, man. Here's the question of the day. Right. What is your craziest moment that you have ever experienced, whether it be in the studio or on stage? And remember, we are rated PG on here. It's cable TV. So the craziest moment, and I want you to explain it. I want it all. I don't want bits and pieces. I want it all.
My craziest moments. I had a lot of crazy moments, but no, as I said, I think one of my crazy moments that it was the show in Vancouver. I was in Vancouver. I was doing the African Descent Festival, and I was on stage at 12 at noon. Me and the artist called Fibe, right? And you know, while we was went on and perform, you know what I mean, there was much people in the park at the time because we went on noon, right? So we went and we performed and we got some forward, some applause and stuff. We could have heard the crowd and stuff, but there wasn't much people. But in the evening, we went back to the park and, you know, we was there and the park was full up, and then there was all the big performance like was there. I think was we was on the show. The big act there was the African artist called Eddie Kenzo. I think he was the top artist there with some other artists, and you know we was backstage with them and stuff. And then one of the artists came to us and said, "Oh, I saw you guys was performing early up, and you know you guys was doing real good, you know, and I really enjoy it." But he said to us he would like for us to come up on stage and do something on his set. So like when he was performing, you know, I heard him and I was backstage, so I went by the side and was taking him in, and then he was saying to the crowd, "Oh, I have some artists I want to bring up for you," right? So I suspect that was us. So I called my friend, you know, my other artist friend, Ras Fiery, and I say, "Yo, you know the artist is calling us on stage," right? So, you know, right there, we just went on stage, you know, we went up on stage. So I went up first and then I called up Ras, and then, you know, we started, and, you know, while we went up, the crowd just went crazy, you know, the whole place lift off the ground. I never seen something like that before because I've never experienced in my performances. So I saw the crowd was going on and stuff like that, you know, and then, you know, and I get motivated for just keep going more, right? So we started to just, you know, just give them the music, and it was so good, you know. And you know, even to the drummer, his drum stick, it broke, it went all over the place. They had us to throw two new stick for him to start going and stuff like that, you know. And it was
How many people were in the crowd?
Concert.
It was the show was planned for 30,000 people,
Woo!
but I didn't think there was that much as I see, but it was over 10,000 people was there. Yeah, was over 10,000 people was there, and after our performance, the you know, a lot of crowd was just running up to us and stuff like that, and it was my kind of first time experiencing like the reaction from the crowd, right? because I've been performing other shows, and I've been having, because I have like I always I always from the backstage and stuff like that. So then I end up now I end up now, you know, when I came off a stage, all the fans them was just coming and just greeting us and say, "Wow, you guys did good," and stuff like that. And even to up to the next day, because it was couple days performance and stuff everywhere we go. Because from there, what happened now while we was performing at that show, and there was other promoters, and they saw our performance, and then they came up and they say, "Oh, we have this show over the island in Vancouver, and that was like 60,000 people was going to be over there." And we're like, wow, that's amazing, and they wanted to take us to other show and stuff. So I find like that was very, very something to remember for me. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, the boss, your turn.
Wow. So, what inspires you to do music?
What inspired me to do music? I believe um I had it in me from a young age, meaning that I always like the music, I like the music. I think I used to be more into like like pop music, because I grew up listening to like like all of the classic thing, and watching all the awards shows like the Grammy and the Golden Globe and stuff. So as a youngster, I used to see them on the TV, and I like the performances and stuff. But then I think what really inspired me for the music, to be honest, I remember when I was a youngster, my dad was in New York, he was over there, and I was back in St. Vincent with my mom and my siblings, and one time I don't know what happened, but I was the youngest one, and we was in a room, and my mom was singing a song, and she was singing the song, and she was singing Bob Marley song. It was um don't worry, every little thing is gonna be all right.
Yes.
Don't worry, every little thing. And she sang the whole song, and I learned it. I was a little youth, and I learned it from then. And but then when I said that, I said to myself, you know what? And I was probably like probably 5, 6 years old, and I'm like, you know what? I think I want to do music, because I see how my mom being kind of like, she enjoying it, and she kind of have it in her and stuff and things like that. So I said to myself, you know what? I want to do this, I want to do this, and I kind of feel like my mom was saying it for some reason. So I kind of feel the vibes there. And I think that and that was actually my first recall in wanna do music. But I had a couple of other events where I used to just go to places, and I just feel like I wanna do this, I wanna do it. I just feel it. And then but then after, when I start to listen to conscious music afterwards. And but after, which is like Bob Marley and a lot of reggae and stuff, after start to listen to the pop music. But then when I realized that when I start to listen to dancehall music and get involved in the dancehall scene, I start to feel like the vibes, for do this happy music and this anything and stuff. And then I realized that after time, I have to write good songs. I have to write songs that people could listen to, and even to young children, and anybody, it could play anywhere. So I start to see that. So then I feel like, okay, then, because I see that the music inspire people, and it make changes, and sometimes. So I feel like, yeah, this is my purpose. So I think I want to just write good songs. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So you got a new single out here. What's the name of it?
Yes, I have a single out called High Grade. Yeah, the High Grade songs. And also I have um Cruising Out. Cruising. I have
Okay,
Cruising Out. And Work Hard.
Work hard. Woo!
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get all off into the video real quick and work hard. Then when we get back, we'll go ahead and shout out your social medias and everything, and we'll say that me, baby.
Yes.
All right. So let's tune in to Idelity's "Work Hard."
Yes. Work
Here
hard.
we go. Work hard. What a lot of y'all artists need to be doing. Working hard.
Yo, what's up? Idelity. Why, my brother? I have the greatest news. The music company called. They want to sign you, and they have a world tour for you. So we're gonna rock the concert. Get ready. Meet me in the studio. They walk on, yeah. For the money, money. They walk on, oh. We work hard for the money, so me have to take care of my family and all my friends. Them we have them up in our life right now. You, we are make progress. We no problem. I'm only me a look, me a hustle, so me not time for jail. I was not live on night, cause when the money done, me now see them again, still them a pray. Cause see me life, everything me vision, you know it a fi happen. Gonna work hard for live life like it gonna happen. Every day me get up, put the work seven. What you reap, what you sow is what you put in. Come on, I'm working to put food in the kitchen. God is up the girl, don't you worry about nothing. Kids go to school and learn, they go to lesson. Be careful of the ones who don't want to be nothing. We work hard for the money, so me have to take care of my family and all my friends. Them we have them up in our life right now. You, we are make progress. We no problem. I'm only me a look, me a hustle, so me not time for jail. I was not live on night, cause when the money done, me now see them again, still them a pray. But see me life, trying my best to stay humble. It's not easy in this country, but they will set you just to see you stumble. Conspiracy, one not the humble. Though me friends them missing like money. In times of struggles, I don't see nobody. No for fake friends never want to see we happy. We drop by inside, there is no need to run. We work hard for the money, so me have to take care of my family and all my friends. Them we have them up in our life right now. You, we are make progress. We no problem. I'm only me a look, me a hustle, so me not time for jail. I was not live on night, cause when the money done, me now see them again, still them a pray. Cause see me life, everything me vision, you know it a fi happen. Wanna work hard for live life like it gonna happen. Every day me get up, put the work seven. What you reap, what you sow is what you put in. Come on, I'm working to put food in the kitchen. God is up the girl, don't you worry about nothing. Kids go to school and learn, they go to lesson. Be careful of the ones who don't want to be nothing. And I work hard for the money night and day. Yeah. Man, I work hard. Jeanette, CV, Idelity, say we work hard. We work hard for the money, so me have to take care of my family and all my friends. Them we have them up in our life right now. You, we are make progress. We no problem. I'm only me a look, me a hustle, so me not time for jail. I was not live on night, cause when the money done, me now see them again, still them a pray. Cause see me life, man. Great job today. Thank you. So we're done for the day. Yeah, all right, great, man.
Nice. I see you. So real quick, before we head out, shout out to everybody, your Instagrams, your social medias, all that good stuff.
Yes. I want to shout out all my friends, all my
Okay,
supporters,
fellas, who's ready to work? Kendall's 30
all the
minutes.
fans them. right? I wanna say you can reach Idelity on Instagram at Idelity, Idelity Music, and Facebook Idelity Music at Idelity, Twitter the same at Idelity, and you could also check my website out at idelitymusic.com. Yeah, and most of the time, if you search one word Idelity Music, right, you should find Idelity, Idelity Vivo, and Idelity Music at gmail.com and stuff like that. And yeah, I just want to say also I'm working on a new album about to drop. It's supposed to drop on April 1st, and it's called Leaving Out. Yeah, and I just want you to keep tuned and just look out for that. Leaving Out. Yes.
All right. We're leaving out. Speaking of
leaving out.
We are about to leave out. And, hey man, it was great having you on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
Man, look forward to everything. The boss loves. So once again, we did it again. Another great show. And with all of that in mind, everyone, make sure everyone out there tune in tomorrow for another great episode of Talk It Out.
Talk it out. Yes. Thank you.